Well, hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Poncho. Welcome back to another video. And Chantal uploaded another mukbang that is a cheesy spaghetti and meat sauce. Wonderful. Great choices that we're making today. And, well, this whole entire week, let's all be honest. But I guess let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we? I bet it's going to be a doozy.
Hello, foodie beauties. Well, hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have one of my favorite comfort meals, spaghetti and meat sauce. I'm gonna mix in the cheese and I'm gonna add some Parmesan cheese. And I have a pickle plate, so some pickles, mini cucumbers.
Oh, wonderful. Another thing that the doctor said for you to avoid. Great job. I don't know if she's doing this out of spite or like what, but like, girl, the only person that's suffering from this is you. Like, you can eat whatever you want, okay, great, but like, that's not affecting me in any way. It's affecting you the most, so keep at it.
And some pickled peppers. All right, and to drink I have a black currant kinza. So this is actually not just any spaghetti. It's not, I won't call it spaghetti bolognese because bolognese is something completely different. It's like more fancy or something, I don't know. Anyway, I want a pickle. Bismillah. For those of you who are longtime Beezers will know, this is church basement spaghetti. It's just a basic spaghetti. And so I just browned the ground beef, put a bit of seasonings, and a couple of jars of already made pasta sauce, and then you have meat sauce. There you go. First cheesy bite for you. Those peppers are no joke.
Nope, the only joke here is yourself, ma'am. I had to, I'm so sorry.
So you're probably wondering where the name church basement spaghetti comes from, so.
Wow, I can only have like a million guesses. I would think it came from, let me see, McDonald's, Arby's, the drive-thru, the park, let's see, Sonic, New York, Paris. Where do you think it came from? That's like me saying, wow, I wonder where the McFlurry originated from. That's such a weird concept. I don't know. Like, where do you think it came from? So stupid.
A lot of you know, so it might be a repeat, but for those of you who don't, I grew up in a
I'm speeding her up because we've heard this story a million times. She grew up in this, and she went to church, and she grew up Catholic, and she went to a Catholic school, and like, I mean, nothing wrong with that. It's just like we've heard this before.
French Catholic school that was attached to a church, and they had extracurricular days where they would have like a pancake day or a spaghetti day in the church basement. So it was like a spaghetti function in the church basement run by cute little old lady volunteers. And the spaghetti kind of just tasted like it was made with like a jar of ragu or prego and some ground meat. But the volunteers were so kind, and you just knew that they made it with like from the heart, you know? We're gonna regret that.
I will speed her back down.
It's so good, the peppers, but they're painful. The heat in my mouth from the pepper, the spaghetti is actually really good. So that's where it came from. And I would go to this function mostly because my crush would always be there, and my friends would go, and it's free spaghetti, you know. They would give like garlic toast, like a soggy little piece of toast made from like Wonder Bread, but it was delicious. I don't know. There's something about it, like being in the church basement. Childhood memory, it adds to the comfort, it adds to the flavor.
So instead of trying to, I don't know, like live the culture that you're so invested in learning about and going out and doing things, we're still reminiscing about Canada. Girl, go home. So stupid. Also, I'm not saying that she can't be homesick, but it's just like pick a lane and choose one for a bit. It's just like, I want to live here, but like I'm also like, my heart's here, but like I'm also missing over there too. It's just whiplash, just back and forth, not in a fun way.
Now, there's something about a good spaghetti sauce that simmers on the oven all day, but there's something comforting to me about this way of making spaghetti, just like the jar sauce and meat with cheese. I don't know why, but that's just it. I love those little old lady volunteers. They remind you of your grandparents, you know? Or actually, my step-grandmother growing up, She volunteered. She wasn't a candy striper. Do you guys remember those? That term? She wasn't a candy striper, but she was, I think, too old for that. But she ran a volunteer tuck shop at one of the hospitals. And she would have me go with her when I was with her to volunteer there. And I was like, okay, because I would get to stack the magazines. And back then I was obsessed with like teen magazines, like Tiger Beat and all those. So I would read the teen magazines and eat like a croissant sandwich. And that was my day when I would volunteer with her. I would help her do things, but not the cash and stuff like that. But it's like they ran the entire tuck shop off of volunteers, like a normal job, but it was volunteer work. So yeah, that's where the church basement spaghetti comes from, because it was a church basement function. I can still smell the church basement, like musty Bibles, like old Bibles or something. I don't know, or books. Even some of the priests would come and, you know, eat spaghetti with us.
And also, if you notice, she keeps looking over here. Like, she keeps looking over this way for some reason. Why, I could not tell you, but it's something that I saw beforehand, and I keep looking. I'm like, she keeps looking over this way. She keeps looking over this way. Like, look. Looking over, looking over, looking over, looking, just hear it. Not over here at all, but just always over in this direction. Now, I wonder why that could be. Suspicious.
Those peppers are very hot. Whew.
Wow, I would have never been able to tell because, you know, the past like 7 times that you've taken a bite and complained about the heat, would have never known.
They're hotter than I thought. That rhymed. Mmm.
Yep. If I had to witness that, you guys did too. No questions about it.
Ooh, I'm actually full.
Sure. On camera, you're full. You're not going to finish it on camera. But what happens after you turn the camera off? Exactly.
It's like, I never know how much of the package of pasta to make when it's like raw, when it's uncooked, because like pasta looks small, like a small amount when it's raw, but then when you cook it, it's like kind of like popcorn.
Wow, it would be a shame if they made tools to help you measure it or something, or you can like Google how much you're supposed to make for one person. That would just be a complete shame. And on top of that, you know, you eating pasta to begin with is laughable because diabetes, but we all know that it's going to happen one way or another. Come on.
One time I made popcorn in my pot, because that's how I make it. I don't buy microwave popcorn, I just buy a big thing of the kernels. And sometimes the medication I'm taking, it kind of has like the similar effect of Ozempic, like because I'm on a high dose. And sometimes I can eat more, but sometimes I took my pill before I ate, so it, like, I guess it just makes you fuller faster. Anyway, I'm pretty full. I'll put this away. There's still some leftover sauce. Yeah, one time I made popcorn and like I put too many kernels. It didn't look like.
Okay, and I'm spinning her back up because, like, wow, popcorn, ooh, great content we have going.
That many. But it started popping outside of the lid, like outside of the pot, and went all over the floor. Yeah. Intense pepper. Anyways, guys, yeah, so I just wanted to share the story with you, I guess, about the church basement spaghetti. It's a...
Oh, God. So, is there anything worth talking about here?
They're gonna, excuse me, know who this is, but I remember one year when I was really young, Marie Soleil came to visit our school. Do you remember Marie Soleil in Fergus? Je m'appelle Marie Soleil.
No. Okay.
Dark Crystal and Labyrinth, the Neverending Story.
Lord.
I get it. Like, I don't like certain shapes of pasta. I don't like the flavor of...
God.
Sorry about the church.
Is this what we're... Is this, like, our content now? I know that I don't like certain shapes of pasta. Like, huh? Huh? This is what, like, this is our amazing content that everyone's stealing nowadays. How dare they? Is pasta shapes, really? Oh, good Lord.
Basement spaghetti. It was a function.
Okay, great.
And, yeah. And it smelled like old Bibles while you're...
Oh my God. Okay,
Memories.
so I'm done.
Anyway.
Okay, we're done. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.